Welcome, 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 and good afternoon, Facebook family. Um, Welcome to another morning motivation with the Lighthouse Effect, brought to you by It's About the Kids Incorporated. My name is Baldwin Hamilton Jr., and regardless of the time, it is still morning, the early part of the day. So I just want to make sure that we get our motivation in. Just to let y'all know, I am in the classroom and I am on break, so there's no students in here. So we can get to it. Today we will be talking out of the book of Mathew, chapter 7, verses 1 through 6. And just the emphasis on today's scriptures is just to get out of judging people and to understand yourself and where your journey is with the Lord. All right, so hopping right into it, verse 1 says, Do not judge and criticize and condemn others. Okay. Let me just go ahead and start from the beginning. The Amplified Bible, it has a lot of different, just quotations and different things that help explain the passage better. I'm gonna go ahead and read all of that so I don't have to stop. All right. Do not judge and criticize and condemn others unfairly with an attitude of self-righteous superiority, as though assuming the office of a judge, so that you will not be judged unfairly. For just as you hypocritically judge others when you are sinful and unrepentant, so will you be judged, and in accordance with your standards of measure used to pass out judgment, judgment will be measured to you. Why do you not look at the insufficient speck in your brother's eye and do not notice or acknowledge the egregious log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me get the speck out of your eye when there is a log in your own eye? You hypocrite. First, get the log out of your own eye, and then you will clearly be able to take care of the speck in your brother's eye. Do not give that which is holy to dogs, and do not throw the pearls before pigs, for they will trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Okay, so for all of you that are just entering, we are reading from the passage of Mathew, out of the book of Mathew, chapter 7, verses 1 through 6. And I'm just talking about just not judging, or really not getting into a pattern of judgment into others and trying to help others and trying to improve others unless you got yourself right. Because in this passage, in this short story, the Lord just talks to, I believe Jesus tells us exactly that we shouldn't be judging, criticizing, or condemning others, or moving in a self-righteous type of atmosphere, moving in a self-righteous type of mode, because we're all born sinners here. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's like Jesus. So basically we should all only God can judge us, and we should not be judging other people, or it says in this passage, you will be judged to the measure that you judge other people. I would say judging in this aspect would be probably verbalizing it or making it known, or just trying to, how people do when they think that they have you figured out, or they seen you and do something. They may characterize you, may put you down, or tell you that you're something that you are not, or that you may be repenting for. So this is kind of like a scripture that will help you with self-confidence, as well as just self-awareness, because you can't go and help somebody with the smallest thing being a speck, or let's say just with wardrobe things, if you're trying to somebody's shoe untied, something really small, you can't go help somebody with something really small outside of yourself if you don't have yourself right. And the scripture just says you may have a log in your eye. It's something that is really just hyperbole, something that you physically cannot put a log in your eye. But it's just saying that you should take care of yourself, make sure that yourself is right as far as just spiritually, physically, mentally, before you go out and try to counsel, try to judge, try to move people in their way. Because it's all about really personal development before you can make an impact in the community or the place that you're in. because it's a cycle to it. There's steps to it. There's a process to it. If you're not going to go step by step in the process, you're going to miss certain things, and you're going to find yourself just out there doing stuff, and you're going to be affiliating with your things in your head. Because that's like if I wanted to go out and I wanted to counsel people on relationships and stuff like that. I wouldn't be able to do that unless I have the certification or I have myself right. Or I'm going to be bringing toxic things from myself, my personal things, into what I'm helping people with. And you can't do that. Hurt people hurt people. So in order to help somebody, I would advise you just make sure you dive into yourself. Do a little bit more self-love. Read the Bible. Meditate. Just find a peaceful place that you can understand yourself, so that then from there you can help somebody else. But don't get it mixed up and start trying to help all these people and expend yourself beyond your own energy without having yourself right. That's like going out, I got bills to pay, and I'm loaning people out. I'm steady loaning people money here and there. I'm not going to answer this. I already know who it is. So, just getting through 1 through 5, the 6th one, do not give holy things to dogs. Do not throw your pearls before pigs, for they will trample them under their feet and tear you to pieces. So I decided to put these two together, even though there is a space between them, because it says once again there's levels to this thing. Like, you can't go and give somebody information that they're not ready for. So it's all in God's timing. Just make sure that you develop your own reason and understanding so you can give it to the right people, because holy things and pearls and the possession of dogs and pigs, it's something that is higher than what they're ready to understand. Like, if somebody were to give me just an outrageous amount of money, I probably wouldn't be able to spend it the right way. It would be gone in the wrong avenues, the wrong places, because I haven't elevated my thinking enough to be able to maintain it and grow it at that level. So it's with every little thing, every big thing. Just make sure that first of all, make sure you take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, because you can't afford to hurt anybody else. It's all about spreading love at this point. And this is what we have this podcast for. Just let y'all know that there is a place that you can go for empowering, loving, and just educational content. And right now I'm starting off, I just had to give y'all the scripture from Mathew chapter 7, verses 1 through 6, in the Amplified Bible, to just let y'all know that, don't fear anybody judging you, because only God can judge you, and don't go judge other people, or you will be judged by that same degree. As well as don't go out trying to help other people or expend yourself beyond your means. Know how to say no, because that was something that I had to struggle with. You have to know when to say no, when to prioritize what you have in front of you before you can go out and just help all these other people that may or may not even have your best interests. So I understand that people are givers out there, and that they feel compulsive. They feel like they have to give everything they have. But understand that you are not moving smart for yourself. If you're overgiving and you end up exhausting yourself, who's going to help you? That's kind of like people always talk about the airplane going down and the oxygen mask dropping. And you have to help yourself before you go and put that mask on an infant, a senior, on friends even. So just make sure that I don't want to hold y'all long, but just make sure that you're not judging, or you will be judged. Make sure that you take care of your logs in your eye before you go and help even somebody with a speck out of theirs, because you don't want to expend yourself beyond your means, and you want to stay within the hedge of protection that the Lord has for you. And the last thing is to make sure that, we're not judging, but just make sure that if you're going to be giving out things or trying to help somebody in a way that may be mental, or you're trying to change the way that somebody, just helping somebody. You fix something yourself and you think you can help somebody. Just make sure to pray before you bring it to them, because you don't want to bring something to somebody that's not ready for it. You'll spit it out. They'll throw it back at you. They'll turn, and what it says in the scriptures, they'll tear you to pieces for helping them. And so just make sure that you're always in prayer. You understand that God is telling you to do certain things, and you follow that purpose, because you're only wasting the talent that the Lord gave you, because we all have purposes on this earth. We all have great things we can do, but if we hold them inside and we don't express that, we're only wasting our talent that the Lord gave to us. So my push to y'all this week is just do something great, spectacular. Get yourself right and go do something spectacular, something great in the community. Help a child, help a senior, help somebody in need. But just make sure that you're good first within, as well as just ask God. He'll definitely guide you. And that's really all I got for y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed week. I'll be back on Friday with another morning motivation. Look forward to y'all coming out to our event in the community of Pleasant Grove. We're gonna be off Jim Miller, I believe, in the Creekside Villas Apartments. We're gonna have inflatables. We're gonna have different giveaways, different organizations out there that are trying to help the community, not just give y'all a fish. We're trying to help y'all go out there and fish, trying to help y'all understand the system in which that we have to move forward in. Because if we only keep doing the same things, we can't expect a different result, or we're gonna go insane. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and trying to get different results. So I'm trying to bring y'all something different, something that will help y'all change inside, then come out, because that's exactly what I'm doing for myself. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm right. So everybody, we all on this journey. Everybody be blessed, stay humble. Everybody stay safe. Always fruits and vegetables. Get your sleep. And hey, this is Baldwin Hamilton Jr. from the Lighthouse Effect, and you've been watching Morning Motivation. Y'all have a blessed one. Peace.